What's up, you guys? Yes, today we're going to be talking about something that you have been wanting me to talk about for a while. And I have avoided talking about this because it genuinely freaks me out and gives me nightmares. But I'm going to do it today just for you guys. Yes, today we're going to be talking about killer clowns. I hate it. So yes, as most of you guys know, killer clowns has become a trend in the last few months, and it is so creepy, but nobody really knows the reason for it. Which brings us to today. I'm going to be giving you guys a few conspiracy theories on why people think killer clowns are taking over. So first, let me break it down and explain what the fuck is going on. So it all started on August 19th in Greensville County, South Carolina. A woman said that her son saw clowns whispering and making weird noises in the middle of the woods. She went to check it out, and she saw 3 clowns standing in the woods flashing green lasers. When she tried to get their attention, they ran away. Now, these woods are located behind an apartment building, and a lot of kids in the apartments say that the clowns will come out of the woods and try to lure them into the woods with money. And this wasn't just a rumor or a prank, this became headline news. Check it out.
Clowns hidden through the trees.
There was clowns running in the woods telling the kids that they had candy and they would give it to them if they came down.
So then this spread farther than South Carolina. Killer clowns started popping up all around the country. In Ohio, there was a 14-year-old boy waiting for the school bus when a clown ran up to him with a knife and chased him down the street. Luckily, the kid picked up a rock and threw it at the clown, and the clown ran away. But still, the fuck? Then there were sightings of clowns who would just stand underneath a street lamp and stare at you and wave as you walk by. There were even clowns hiding outside of fast food restaurants waiting for kids. But this next one is probably the scariest of them all. So this happened in Texas on October 10th at 2:30 a.m. One morning, a man woke up and noticed that the gate to his house was open. So he checked the security footage from the night before, and what he saw was terrifying. He saw a clown with a large butcher knife trying to break into his house. Check out the footage. Now, he couldn't get into the front door, so he walked around to the side, opened up the gate, and tried to get into this side door. Then he walked around the backyard and tried to get in through the back door. So then he couldn't get in and he walked away. Then there's this footage of these 2 guys that were driving down a dirt road, and they saw a clown in the distance, and then this happened.
Dude, what the?
Dude, what? Is that a clown?
No way. Step on it. Step on it. Go, dude.
No, I got it. It's fine.
Go.
I got it.
Oh my God.
No.
What the?
I know, fucking terrifying. But this next clip is even scarier. This guy was driving by a car wash in the middle of the night, and this is what he saw.
Fucking hell.
Go get it on Snapchat. Get it on Snapchat.
What the?
No.
No, this can't be real.
No, dude, we need to turn. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck?
No fucking way.
That one gives me fucking goosebumps. Oh! Now this next clip happens pretty fast, but there's a close-up that really freaks me out. So this is footage of 2 teenagers driving in the middle of the night when they see a clown by their car. And then this happens. Drives by and the clown is like close up in the window, I'm gonna have nightmares fucking forever. Now this next sighting is probably the most graphic out of all of them, and that is of a group of teenagers driving when they see a clown in the middle of the night standing in the road. And then the driver gets out and beats him up with a baseball bat, and then shit just gets crazy.
Okay, what the fuck? No, this is not fucking happening.
Dude, what the fuck? What the
What the fuck? This is not fucking real!
Stop! 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 What are you doing? Go the other way! What are you doing? Stop! Stop! Oh my god! Stop!
Fucking drive!
Don't! Don't! Oh shit!
Now I did some research and luckily that last clip I showed was actually a prank. It was by a YouTuber named Andrew Productions TV and it was totally fake. But that's a confusing thing about these clown killer sightings. We don't really know which ones are real and which ones are fake. Well, honestly, if a lot of them are real, but it's just random people who want to freak people out and dress up as a clown, like how many of them are actually killers? Well, the killer clown craze isn't just in America. It made its way over to the UK. Now, in just the last week alone, there have been 20 killer clown sightings and attacks. And these ones are way more fucked up than America. There have been a lot of clowns that were running around with knives chasing people. There was an incident when 2 young girls were walking to school and a black van pulled up with clowns in it. And the clowns unrolled their windows and asked the girls if they wanted to come with them to a birthday party. Now, luckily, the girls fucking freaked out and ran away. If they wouldn't have, that would not have ended well. Then this happened. There was a man who was holding some beer bottles. He had just left the liquor store, and he saw a clown in the distance. Well, he decided to start throwing his beer bottles at the clown. Check it out.
I want to walk home, but he's standing in the way, thinking he's some sort of joker. Oh. Yeah, what you doing, mate? What are you doing? I want to get past. I want to go home. Go on then. Yeah, mate.
And all of those sightings are only a few of them. There have been so many in the last few months. Now let's talk about why it's all happening. Now the first conspiracy theory is that it's all one big publicity stunt. So for those of you who don't know, there was a big horror movie in the 90s called It. It was based on a Stephen King book, and it was about a clown who terrorized a group of kids in a small town. Now this clown would pop up in random places, scare the kids, sometimes even kill them, but probably the most frightening and memorable scene from that movie is when the clown was in the rain gutter and attacked a little girl. Now I'm warning you, this is probably the creepiest movie clip of all time, and it will give you nightmares, so good luck.
Hi, Georgie. Aren't you going to say hello? Oh, come on, bucko. Don't you want a balloon?
I'm not supposed to take stuff to the strangers. My dad said so.
Very wise of your dad, Georgie. Very wise indeed. I, Georgie, am Pennywise, the dancing clown. You are Georgie. So now we know each other.
Now I know what you're thinking, Shane, that movie came out in the early 90s, why would they be doing a publicity stunt for that movie? Well, that movie is being remade, and the remake comes out in the next year. So the theory is they want to get some buzz going, get some hype going, so maybe they staged an incident where creepy clowns were talking to kids. Maybe it never even happened. Maybe the family that said it happened got paid by the movie studio. And then once that happened, you know, people in the world just kind of took it upon themselves to start dressing up as clowns and freaking people out. Maybe it got out of hand. Maybe the movie studio was like, oh fuck, we did not expect this to happen, so we are definitely not going to let people know that it was a publicity stunt. Maybe they only planned to do one killer clown sighting. Maybe they had no idea any of that was going to happen. I mean, movie studios do publicity stunts like this all the time. Remember that movie that came out like a year ago, The Gallows? It was about some kid named Charlie stuck in a school and he was haunting everybody that came in. Well, remember around the same time there was the Charlie challenge where YouTubers would like put 2 pencils together and ask Charlie if he was here. I mean, hell, I even did the challenge and I didn't know it was a publicity stunt. And I don't think the movie studio ever actually came out and said it was a publicity stunt because I think they didn't want to take credit for it because I think it just got too fucking weird and creepy and they were just like, we don't want to be a part of this. Well, maybe that's what's happening with this. Now, the second theory is a little crazier and involves Donald Trump. Honestly, nothing would surprise me anymore with Donald Trump. And that is the theory that he created all of this. Now listen, Let me explain. Donald Trump's whole campaign is based on fear. He wants people to be afraid of ISIS. He wants people to be afraid of the economy, afraid of everything, because he's going to come and he's going to fix everything. He's going to fight the bad guys. He wants you to be afraid so that you will want him to be president. So what if him and his people were like, hey, what is everybody most afraid of? Being killed and clowns. Clowns are on the list of the top 3 things that people in the entire world are afraid of. So what if his people were like, hey, what if we start this killer clown phenomenon? Make everybody afraid to leave their house because there's going to be killer clowns everywhere. And what if, as the election gets closer, you bring it up and you say that you're going to fight these clowns? Now, he hasn't talked about it yet, but I guarantee you, soon, real soon, he will. I know it sounds crazy, but honestly, is it? I mean, politics is all based on fear. Clowns are the scariest thing in the whole world to pretty much everybody. It's kind of genius. Now, the last conspiracy is very disturbing because it is that these killer clowns are all a part of a secret cult. And this secret cult is all about worshiping a serial killer named John Wayne Gacy. So John Wayne Gacy was a serial killer and a rapist who killed 33 young boys in the early 70s. Now, the creepy part, in his free time, he would throw parties for his neighbors and he would dress up as a clown. And after he was found guilty of killing all of those people, that's what gave him the nickname, the Killer Clown. Now, the way Gacy got his victims was by luring them into his house, similar to the way the clowns were trying to lure the kids into the woods with money. Now, when he got them into his house, he would sexually abuse them, strangle them, and then kill them. And then after he would kill them, he would bury them into the crawl space in his house. When the police raided it, they found 26 bodies hidden in the crawl space. Now, Gacy never admitted that he did this. He said it was all bullshit. Literally, up until the day he was executed, he said he was innocent. Just look at this clip of him responding to a mom who was angry that he killed her son.
That one mother that gets on television all the time who thinks I should be given 33 injections, I think she ought to take 33 Valiums and go lay down.
He literally just told the mom to chill out. What? Well, in 1994, he was executed. And you know what his final words were? Kiss my ass. What an asshole. So what do you guys think? Do you think this whole killer clown thing is part of some bigger plan? Do you think it's promotion for the new It remake? Do you think it's part of some kind of government scheme? Or do you think it's a cult that worships John Wayne Gacy? Or is it just a bunch of fucked up people that have found a new fun way to scare people?